Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Power Hour. It is Monday. It's time to get back to work. I hope you all had a great Sunday. I know a lot of you were on our training on Saturday and you saw the new facelift of startx39now.com. If you haven't, you know what I'll say. We're on our iPad and our computer to learn, but we got our phones right here. So go to startx39now.com and check it out. You will be proud of our team when you see it. And I want you guys to give a high five to Michelle Blaze. She is our web designer, and she is the reason it is as beautiful as it is. And I hope that you find it of benefit. As you know, we use startx39now.com to pre-qualify folks to see if they like what we do. And it's also our main informational site. And I have to say it's organized well, and it highlights our team, and it's really classy. It gives us a level of like, we're in it, right? So I'm super, super proud of that site and thankful once again for everybody that cares so much to link arms with us to make it better for all of us. Power Hour training today, I've really been working hard on tools and system with you guys, so we all know the tools and systems, so that when we go work in the office, if you decide to work the hour later, you have everything you need, so we link arms and do the work together. So Monday, you're going to...
Now, what I want to point out is a lot of people will be like, well, what about diabetics?
What I want to make real clear is that Mondays, we're going to do a lot of work right now on tools and system to make sure everybody knows how to grab the things we need, and then it makes the work so much easier. So you may go, well, I already know this, oh, why am I coming? Because you know what? In network marketing, we duplicate it, and you got to hear it at least 3 times to really know it. And then your job is to bring 3 new people to learn the tools and systems so they can link arms with you in the office, and you can go to work with them and help them. That's true duplication. So when I hear people say, I already know all this stuff, my answer back would be, great. Do you know enough to bring 1 or 2 new folks who want to do this with you so they also learn? So that's really the point of duplication in network marketing, right? 1 is great, 2 is better, 100,000 is the best, right? And it's 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 6. And this is why the plugins are so important. So let's get started. We're going to take notes. Kathy Coker, you're in charge, because we are going to raffle today 2 American Express gift checks, $50 for the people that do what I tell you to do today. Isn't that exciting? So I pay you to learn, right? So let's first start with the tools you need to be a professional network marketer. Duplication, new people coming every day. That's right, Heidi Johnson. So what is the very first thing we need to do our business? Your phone. Make sure you have a phone, and if you can, have a phone and an iPad and a computer, so you can have your computer and your phone working at the same time. Your phone is the beginning of your list. Look at the bottom of your phone, A to C. See how many contacts you have in your phone. I have like 5,000, because for the last 10 years, I understand that everyone goes in my phone, their name, their first name, their last name. Under company, I say how I know them. Let's give an example. Jan Rand, I know her through Michael. She lives in Orange County. She's a massage therapist, and her last network marketing company she did with me was LifeVantage. Did you know I can pull up a list for massage therapists? I probably have 30. I can pull up a list of who I know in LifeVantage. I probably could pull up 200. I can pull up a list of all my friends from Orange County. I probably have 100, right? Do you see what I mean? My phone is my list. If you just take a moment to make your phone work for you, you can be a very wealthy person one day, because network marketing is all about what? Networks, friendships, lots of friends, knowing how you find them. Okay. And let me tell you, I didn't know this 15 years ago, because in my phone, when I first started my very first network marketing, I have people's names in there like Anne, Betty, Stacy, not last names. I don't even know who they are, how they're connected or anything. So know that this is a behavior that is learned. And it took my mentor, I'll never forget that, at a network marketing meeting. She says, don't you understand your phone's your money? And the meetings after the meeting, you're going to meet people and make sure you put them in the phone correctly so you know how to find them. I'll never forget that. So anyway, that was a lesson from my mentor to me, and now I bring it to you. So your phone, the next thing you need is a calendar book. Who has a calendar book? You must have a book that books that you can book your next appointment. Network marketers, the business is list making and booking your next appointment to do something with someone, right? And so make sure you have a calendar book that books on the hour, like you're a hairdresser. You see how I book on the hour? I used to have a calendar book that booked by the day. I wasn't as effective. Once I started booking on the hour, my business tripled. Isn't that crazy? Just a calendar book tripled my business, right? So go to Staples, spend $20 and get a calendar book. Go to Staples and spend $5 and get a notebook. You see, there it is. There's my notebook. It started on 3/10/23. The notebook I had before, do I have it? This is the one Peter gave me, so it's a funny color, right? But you can see it ended on 3/10. It filled up. And I keep all my books. You know, I was born in 67. Some of you guys are engineers and you're doing this all on spreadsheets. That's great. I don't care how you do it. The concept is the concept. Your next book, who has your list book? Your list book. Everybody needs a list book because that's how we make people real, right? So if you have a list book, let me see it. I want to see it. That means you guys have been with me for a while. Okay, on your list book, what are you going to do? It says Marci's new list book. I have what you want to do, and I follow Stacy on this. I put on the top of my list book, LifeWave, the Holy Grail of Healing. Have you heard about stem cells? And then right under that, so if you have your book, write it down there. If you don't, write it on a notes. If you don't have a notebook, write it on a piece of paper so you know what to do today. You've got to get your office set up. Okay, so write on a piece of paper. Ooh, get my notebook at the top. I'm going to say LifeWave, the Holy Grail of Healing. Have you heard about stem cells? Then you're going to say, who do I know that likes this? And start your list. Number 1 through number 10, their name and their phone number. Where are you going to start? Your cell phone. Then you could go to Telegram, Facebook, LinkedIn. You're always building your list. Belly to belly. Meeting somebody at Starbucks. What do you do? Here's the thing. When you meet somebody belly to belly, you ready for this? What did you learn in kindergarten that we all forgot? Hi, my name's Marci. What's your name? People love that. Hi, I'm in the line at Starbucks. My name's Marci. What's your name? Oh, you're Betty. What kind of drink are you getting? I'm into matchas right now. Where do you live? Right? It's easy. It all starts with, my name is Marci. What's your name? Heidi says a compliment. I love compliments too. Wow, I love your shoes. They're so cute. You can also really pay attention and you can say, wow, I've seen you here for the last couple of weeks. I noticed the way you're on the phone all the time. You're always working your business all the time. That's impressive. What do you do? Right? Like you can compliment what you notice on people. Compliment, authentic, start. Network marketers are masters at noticing people. Listening, noticing, complimenting on what they noticed. Do you know how many people don't get noticed anymore? People want to be noticed. Notice and compliment. You will make a friend so fast with noticing, complimenting, and introducing yourself like you were in kindergarten. And then all I do is I say, I'm in the stem cell technology. And literally, I always have with myself my gifting bag. You guys know my tools. I'm gonna do tools. And there's my business card. I just pull a business card out and I say, this is what I do. What do you do? Oh, you're a real estate agent. Do you have a card for me? We exchange cards. I say, I'll send you some more information about this. Give me your phone number. You guys, it's so fast. I don't make it really too difficult anymore, right? And then I add them to my list because I got their phone number. Oh, and when I grab their phone number, what do I always have in my book? My notebook. Then I just take a picture of their phone number so I don't lose it, because otherwise, you know, I'm an Aries, I'll lose everything. And then what do I do when I get home? I'll add it to my list book and it becomes real. Do you guys see that? See how I do that? Now, when you make a list book, you first start with yourself. Start with 10. Don't overwhelm yourself. Then add another 10 and another 10 and another 10. And then all of a sudden your friend Sheila wants to come do the work with you. What are you going to do? You're going to link arms with her and you're going to tell her to get a list book. But then in your list book, you're going to write her same 10 people that you're helping her with, so they become real to her and to you. And then you help her be successful with her people, right? All I do in network marketing is I work my list and then I work into the next list and the next, like I'm working list 10 people, 10 lists down from me, because you know what? When you work warm markets, you close anywhere from 50 to 90%. When you work a cold market, it's great practice at 10%. When I work a cold market, then I work it knowing that it's going to be a lot harder to close. And then once I grab someone, I start right away working their warm list. Does that make sense? So people say, well, how do you go call on doctor offices? Those are all cold. I'll tell you, I call most of my doctor offices from working as a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend in their warm market list. That's how I normally do it, right? So, but having said that, you have to start somewhere. And gosh, 15 years ago when I called on some doctors cold, I did it. I had a horrible closing rate, but I did close like 2. And guess what I did? I went right into the doctors they knew. And then I started working their warm list and we became friends and we still make money together. So that's as an example of how I go cold right into warm. But big picture, list making. So let's talk first about the tools you need to build your business. The tools you need to build your business. I think tools are really important. And you know what? I only got 2 tools I really use. How easy is that? 2 tools I use. And because Jan Rand isn't here, I can't get in trouble for offering it to you. Anyway, I think that's funny. Okay, so let's go ahead and show you the tools. So we're going to go to startx39biz.com. That's startx39biz.com. I'm getting to it right now. And what I want you to do, you guys, is follow along with me on your phones, okay? This is interactive. Startx39biz.com is our business site. Write that in the notes of your phone, please. And I'm going to share screen. What are the tools that you should get? Because you do need to have some basic tools to run your business. And the first tool would be under the 14 steps to success. Everybody with me? 14 steps to success. And yes, I'm streamlining this just like we streamlined the Now site. You just got to give me a little time, but we're gonna make this easier to navigate, I promise. But for now, go to give a gift. Tab 6, write this in the notes of your phone. Tab 6, give a gift. And if you open this up, the first one I love is the gifting bag. Order the gifting bag. Take a picture of this. Look at this. Michelle made it pretty. Do you guys like it? Isn't that pretty now? And for $8, you get 10 envelopes, 10 of each of our dollhouse cards, labels, and some plastic bags. And this is the first tool I need because I'm out and about all the time and I want to make sure I have my business with me, which is this bag. So take a picture of Jan's phone number and Jan's email, and you can order up to 2 at a time. You can't order 10, you can't order 20, but let me tell you, shipping this bag cost me $6. So know that for $8, I'm paying for half of the cost, okay? And it's important to have, that's why I'm doing it. When you want them, you want to email Jan Rand, don't text her or she'll get mad, and say your name, your address, and your phone number, and then how you want to pay her. I think she takes checks, Zelle, Cash App, probably PayPal. So anyway, you coordinate that with her and you let her know what you need. But these gifting bags are super important to have. And how do you use them? Well, there's my bag. You know that I'm using it. I put, for example, I put an X39 in there. I actually, I also have an E on because sometimes I like Eon. So those two I have in there. And then what else do I have? Well, I have my envelopes in there, all nicely labeled. And then I have my dollhouse cards. I have, I go over what to expect with people. I read how this works. I'll read like a little bit of the envelope. That's the script. I'll go over some of the other technologies, right, that we have. I'll tell them they can track their progress. And of course, I give them a price list, which is really an order form. So each one of these envelopes are filled now, and you have a total of 10. And by the way, this is the same stuff that if you work my office in the next hour, she mails those same cards. Does that make sense? We're just giving the same information over and over and over again. We have some teams that gift in this company, in our team, and we have some teams that don't gift. But you know what I saw that was the same in all the teams that really have been building strong? They use these same pieces of information to educate. So that's why I'm making sure that we have these pieces in our hands. Does that make sense? You don't see the gifting bag. Okay, let's make sure you see it. Go to Start X39, Start X39biz.com. Follow along. You want to go to the 14 steps to success. And you want to go to tab number 6, give a gift. Are you all with me? Give a gift. And then you want to go to order the gifting bag. Okay. And then you have to open up the link. And there it is. Okay. I just want you guys, and if it's too hard to find, no problem. Take a picture right now of it. $8. And make sure you have Jan's contact information. Okay. Once again, you can order up to 2. And if you have other people in your team you want to order for, you can order for them, but you have to have their information, right? No ordering 20 at a time or Jan will quit on me. Okay, so everybody with me on that? That's the first tool that I use all the time. What's my second tool? Kathy, can you see this okay? My share screen? Okay, my second tool I use all the time are the business cards. And they're right here. Why do I love these cards? Because they're so cool. They have your name, your phone number, your picture, your QR code to your website, and the back of the card has what stem cells are. X39 activates your own stem cells using our patented wearable light technology. Stem cells are the only cells in your body that are changeable. They can change into any cell your body needs for repair, like when you were 20. But take a look at startx39now.com. Take a look at the first video on light. It's 2 minutes. The second video on stem cells, it's 3 minutes. In 5 minutes, you'll know if you like it. Oh, here's the QR code for it. Do you see how the business card fully educates? Now, Sally is our printer and our designer. And she rocks. So if you can't find this and you want to get your business cards made, what are you going to do? Take a picture of Sally's information on the corner. You guys, I have 2 tools I use. The gifting bag and business cards. That's it. It's not that hard. Okay, so take a picture of that. Now, this is what it really looks like. Thank you, Heidi, for putting those sites in chat. There's my business card, right? There's me. There's my QR code. This is what I handed to someone at Starbucks the other day when we were talking about what we did. When I said, my name's Marci, what's your name? I have these with me. Where do I have them? I have them in my gifting bag. That's it. And I throw my gifting bag in my purse. Done. In fact, when we work in the office, I'm getting my 10 envelopes all filled correctly because I need to make more supplies. And that's the other thing. Have your bag ready to go. I'm embarrassed to say that my bag right now has my envelopes and my cards all separated, but I need to make 10 nice envelopes all ready to go with my little label. Like that's part. Get your business ready to work for you. And I say that for myself as well. Okay, everybody good with the 2 tools we need? Okay, now let's go on to startx39biz.com. And this is the fun part. This is where you guys are going to write a checkoff list on all the things you're doing right now in order to what? Get your 2 American Express gift cards. And Kathy, you're going to have to start keeping track. Once I'm going to tell you the few things we have to do to qualify, and then in chat, you guys are going to say that you're doing them to qualify. Okay, so the very first thing you need to do to qualify is you need to follow along on the biz site with me, startx39biz.com on your phone. Okay, everybody with me? And if you've already done this, then you qualify too. The very first thing you need to do is you need to click here to sign up for our email and text blast. So click on there, do it now, your name, your cell, your email, click subscribe. Are you doing that now? That's the very first thing you need to do. If you're doing it, then that's awesome. Check it off your list. If you've already done it, then you can also say that's the first thing I've done to qualify for the Amex raffle. Sign up for Text Blast. Okay. Honestly, that's not so hard, is it? That's a pretty easy thing to do to qualify for money. The next thing, and Kathy, unmute yourself to make sure I'm gonna that you can see everything still. Am I good?
Yes, you
The
can. I can
next
see
thing you're
everything.
going to do now, not everybody has to do this, and this you don't have to do this to qualify for the money, but I'd be in gratitude if you would. So this is brand new. Click here to share a great testimonial that could help others. Right here, you click it. Maybe. Why won't that open? Give me a sec. That's opening. This is pretty, this is just got added. So let's make sure it's added correctly. There it is. And what you can do is you can pick a night to give a testimonial. What do I mean? Well, what's today? Today is Monday. Look at, there's a space available from 9 to 1. The one available for 9 p.m. Eastern. So you click on that. There it is. And you just say that you would like to be the guest there. And you just put your name, your email, your phone number, who you are, and a brief description of your testimonial. And you select the day of the week you want to do it. Review the calendar above and select available date. So you can go ahead and say what date you want to do. So there it is. And you could just say day of the week, Monday, and the month, the day, and the year. You submit it. Then you are actually signed up to be one of our testimonials for the week. Now, why is that important? Because your stories are important and we need to hear from you to help others. Okay, that's why it's important to sign up for this. So does everybody know what I mean by this now? You basically just can come here now and sign up to give a testimonial on our teamcalendar.com. Everybody good with that? So I would sure be in gratitude if you guys have stories that need to be heard to sign up for that. And what will happen once you sign up for it? You'll get a call from one of the people that hosts the testimonials a few days before and making sure that it's all organized and planned. Don't worry, we got each other. So there's no fear in that. Okay, you just want to sign up. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to move down to the 14 steps to success, the engine of the business. Okay, are you ready now? These are going to be, now this is the next thing you're going to do to qualify for the Amex card. So I learned this from Charity. Everyone on Charity's team has a clipboard and they print out what they need to use so they're educated. So what are you guys going to do? We're all going to make our own clipboards today. Now, here's the deal. You, in order to qualify for the Amex card, you need to see what 5 pieces, I call it the fabulous 5, that we need. And you're going to print them out. Now, if you don't have a clipboard yet, you can still qualify. You're just going to know that you need to go get a clipboard today, and you need to get by today a clipboard and print these out by today. And as long as everyone promises to do that, then you will qualify. But if you don't do it and you don't think you're going to do it, then please don't put your name in the raffle. Okay. And also, you must have a printer. Okay. So if you don't have a printer, you can get printers now for $300. There are basic things you need to build your business, and you can use plastic sleeves or a little binder. It's just a place that always has the information pieces that we use every single day at your fingertips. And if you've done them all, you qualify too. You go check, 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 I'm done. And then Deborah, you'd be like, oh, I know how to do it all. You need to bring 2 new people on that I can train. Okay, that's your job. All right, so now let's go and talk about what we're going to print off. Now, I know that money can be tight. I mean, honestly, I was in overdraft 3 years ago before this business came, paying medical bills. So don't know that I don't know that I know. So you can also take those files and send them to Kinko's and have them print them for you. Okay, so I do get that. Okay, so let's go and see what, and I want you to print them and put them in the right order on your clipboard. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to show you where to go now. Start X39 Biz. That's startx39biz.com. And we're going to go to the 14 steps to success. Everybody with me? And we're going to go we're going to go to give a gift again, tab 6. This is what I'm going to organize better for you. So don't worry. In about 30 days, the flow is going to be better. But right now, this is all I got. So tab 6, give a gift. And you're going to go to print your own envelope. And you're going to go right there. And you're going to hit print. Look at that, print. And you can print color or black and white. I happen to like color for mine. I'm printing it right now. There she goes. She just went to my printer. Okay. Now, print it now if you can. If you can't print it, but you promise to print it and get a clipboard by end of the day, then you can also qualify. Okay. So let's get that printed. Okay. Everybody print tab 6. Okay. Now, where does that go once you print it? On your clipboard. Why is this important to print? I'm going to tell you how I use this. This is the envelope that we use all the time. When I first learned about this business, I didn't have this envelope. I learned about this and I went to CVS and I bought little thank you cards. And I wrote on each thank you card, 12 hours on, 12 hours off. And I sent 5 patches to different people I love. Peter, Mariah, Kathleen, Sean. Just my list. Karen, Dr. Dana. I just started sending patches because I got so excited and I didn't even know what this was. Well, as I learned more, I'm like, oh, this is amazing. And what I learned, I wrote on this envelope. It's called a script. Network marketers make lists, they book the next appointment, and we read scripts because that's how we duplicate. So what do I read on this? Well, let's say I send a 3-day supply in this envelope, which Jan does for me at 11 o'clock today. And my friend Susie gets it. And I call Susie and I say, Susie, did you get that gift I sent you? Thank you for promising to print, Louise. And I said, and she says, I did. And I said, well, did you put one on? And she goes, no, it's on the kitchen table. I say, go get it. And right when she's getting it, what am I doing? If I don't have an envelope, I'm going to my clipboard. And you know what I'm going to tell her? I'm going to say, let's open up the first one. Let me tell you what it is. And then you say, you know, I just learned about this business myself. I don't really know much either. Can we just read the envelope together? And she says, yeah. And I just do this. Well, I'm reading my clipboard where 12 hours on to activate and 12 hours off to repair. And then I move to the second paragraph. This stem cell activation patch is made out of organic amino acid crystals that when it's applied to your skin is activated by its heat. I guess that's a form of infrared light. This reflects back a light wave that elevates a peptide called GHK copper peptide. And that's proven, Susie, to activate your stem cells, make more stem cells, and reset them to a younger, healthier state. Much like the way the sun activates vitamin D in your body. You guys, I just read my clipboard. Look at, you got to be as smart as the person getting the gift. Oh, yeah, here's the thing, Susie. I'm reading. When you put activated stem cells on old tissue, you turn the tissue young again. Oh my gosh. And it turns out by the time we're 65, we've lost almost all of it. So the interesting part about stem cells is that when you activate your own, when we activate our body with these younger pluripotent stem cells, they have the unique ability to turn into whatever stem cell your body needs for repair, just like when you were 20. Oh my gosh, let's put it on now. You got one? You do? Okay, let's put it on. You know, I'm so excited right now, Susie. I'm going to put one on with you. Literally have the experience. We are an experiential product. Enjoy it. This is a gift from you to them. Oh my God, let's put it on. So what do? I'm putting it on with them. I'm either doing this with them over the phone or on Zoom. You guys should all have your own Zoom account. You can get 45-minute Zoom account for free. Don't be afraid of Zoom. Everybody's doing stuff on Zoom now. It's the way now. It's just the way, right? So everybody see how I use the first tool? Have you noticed something? The tool on the clipboard is the same tool that Jan sends out, and it's the same tool that's in your gifting bag. Are you guys seeing the pattern here? We just use the same 5 things over and over and over and over and over and over again. Yes, it's boring, but it is duplicatable. And that is the fabulous 5. Okay, is this the very first thing of the fabulous 5? Yes. Okay, put that on your list to qualify for your Amex card. Let's go print out the next thing. You ready? What's the next thing we print out? Okay, now we need to go to another tab. Tab number 9. Are you guys with me? Tab number 9. Take the order. So basically tab 6 and tab 9 are the tabs that all of our forms that I like are on. Once again, I promise I'm going to put this in a better flow. But right now, please bear with me. Go all the way down to the what to expect. You guys with me? What to expect. Open it up. Print it. Print it in color. If you want, oops, my printer is out of paper, but you know what I mean, print it. It's all good. Why is this so good? And look where it goes on my clipboard. It goes right underneath. Okay. So how do I use the what to expect? I just read the top piece of each point. You ready for what I say? Well, Susie, when you put that X39 on, you're gonna, within the first few days, you're gonna activate 4,000 genes to a younger, healthier state. Within 1 to 3 months, we're gonna reset your brain. That's what the research says. And 3 to 6 months, the pluripotent stem cells turn into any type of cell your body needs for repair. We're gonna get into full-on repair. Oh, and by the way, 6 to 12 months, we're going to reverse your age inside and out by 8 years. That's what the research says. Do you see how I use that? We were at an event the other day with Dr. Lillian, and we just were patching everybody that came to the booth with 1X39. And you know what we did? We read The what to expect card. Anything familiar here? Is this one of the cards that goes into the envelope? Is this in our gifting bag? Is this what Jan sends out if you decide to work the office? Is it also what's on our clipboard? I know we're in kindergarten now, but the forms match, right? Okay, print it off. Now, what's our third one that we use? Here we go. Remember, there's 5. Special trainings for setting up for an event. That's a good question. Yeah, we could do a special training for events. Absolutely. Probably should do that on a Wendy show or a Sheila and Jan show. So Kathy Coker, can you write a note to both of them and see who would like to do that? And some great guests for how to set up an event would be Dr. Stacy, myself, Lillian, and Mary Lou. They all are doing a lot of those. Thank you. Maybe you could text all of that to us so I remember that. All right. So now let's go to our third page, the all products flyer. The all products flyer. This is my favorite. Print it out. What is this? This used to be the 1 page. We now call it the all products flyer because why? It's 2 pages. So print this out. And what you'll find, let's print it out in color. You see what you do? Is that this gives 1 paragraph about what each patch does. And it's wonderful because we expose with X39 only. But you know, after they like their experience or you start to educate, they start asking you what other ones would be good because you can't help themselves. This is in the gifting bag and it goes out with the gift now, the education. So normally what happens with this is you're like, enjoy your X39. And they're like, okay, and you put it on and you read the envelope and you read the what to expect and you've sent them to the now site, right? And then they're like, then you say, but Susie, what's been going on with you? And she's like, oh my gosh, I have the worst arthritis and it's just not good. And you say, oh my goodness, well, take a look at all of our products and you may find a few others that you like. And she'll go, okay, I'll do that. Or she'll go, well, what do you recommend? And that's when you have free reign to go, well, X39 is your stem cell activation patch, of course. X49 is going to activate your lean muscle mass, grow bones. It's going to help the structure of your body. Eon's going to reduce inflammation, and Ice Wave's going to take pain away. Those would be the 4. Of course, with X39 being the workhorse of the line. So then you'd want to do, of course, 1 X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activating. But you could fill a silver pack with all of those. I get your sleeves down to like $70. It's a great deal. But I know you're still enjoying the patches right now. So you just look and see. So I use this to educate. You can educate people with this quickly. Ready? X39 activates your stem cells. X49 grows bones and lean muscle mass. It really provides the structure. Glutathione is the polar outer of all yuck, fungus, mold, bacteria, virus, toxins, metals. It is your master detoxification pathway. Eon reduces inflammation. By the way, inflammation is an eater of stem cells. So when you reduce inflammation, you turbocharge your stem cells to work better. And by the way, Eon and X39 are the dynamic dual. They always are the first 2 patches that you use, and you could layer more on top after that, Susie. Carnosine supports every organ of the body. Alavita builds collagen, and it makes your skin beautiful. Nirvana makes you happy by elevating your endorphins. SP6 reduces food cravings and regulates hormones. Energy turns fat into energy and is the igniter of your mitochondria in every cell of your body. Ice Wave breaks the connection of pain. Silent Night actually elevates serotonin, which turns into melatonin and makes you sleep. Oh, and we have Pain Patch for animals. Don't forget the Shine and Dream. That's a spray. One gives you energy. One allows you to sleep. They build testosterone for men and oxytocin for women. That keeps tissues young. Do you see how I can tap each one in almost a word? I know that seems like a lot, but you could re-listen to the recording and be just as smooth. I love this sheet. Print it out. And where is it going? On your clipboard. All right, are we ready for the next sheet? How are we doing? Everybody handling this? Is this too hard? I hope not. Okay, if you don't know what you're doing, just put the where you can find it, the place, and then print it out later. It's okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going back to tab 9, take the order. And we're going all the way down to the health tracker. Oh my God, I have fallen in love with the health tracker now. Open it up, print it out. Charity taught me how to use this. Well, I'm giving you a 3-day supply. Enjoy it. Of course, you're not going to feel anything. I know you want that knee to get better in 3 days, but I'm giving this to you so you can actually experience a new type of technology, a light technology, a wearable technology, a technology you don't have to consume and break down. This is light working fast in your bloodstream. But here's the thing you could do, Susie. Of course, that knee is going to take more than 3 days to repair. In fact, David Schmidt says one month for every decade you are old. But what you can do is you can do some before and after. How's your sleep right now? Oh, you don't sleep well? Well, that would be a 1. How's your mental clarity? Oh, you're a little fuzzy? That would be a 1. How's your energy? Oh, you're always tired? That would be a 1. So now let's see what happens, 24 hours later, 7 days later, 14 days later. And that is a way that you can track. They can track what's happening to them, because you know what? You may see that you sleep better, but your knee still hurts because it's going to take longer for your knee. So let's track it. So what is this? This is your printed out form, your 4th one. Oh, where's that? It's on my dollhouse card. Does that go in your gifting bag? Yes. Does Jan mail those out with the patches? Yes. Do we match? Yes. Okay. Now, the last tool is all the way at the top, the order form. I call this to new people, I call it the price list, the order form, so they can see what it costs. It's not weird to put that in. Print this out. This is your order form. And this is what I tell people. Well, you can get 1 sleeve of X39 for $149. You can become a preferred customer at $119. I like the silver pack for $299. That gives you 3 X39s. You can also get the family pack, which is double the inventory, for $499. Or if you want to build a business, the platinum or diamond gives you the inventory you need. Here's the great thing, Susie. If you look at the yellow bubble, 1 sleeve of X39, X49 equals 2 of any other supporting patches. So we can build your pack right now. Right, you have that arthritis. Well, when we looked at the all products flyer, we talked about X39, X49, Eon, and Ice Wave. Let's go ahead and build that silver pack with that. You actually get 4 sleeves. That's a great deal, but we always want to put you on 1 X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activating. That's $99 a month. Then you shut up. 80% of the time they say yes. And then you say your address is. Your name is, your birth date is. You do not need a social until they make money. Don't even worry about asking for that. It's optional. And then you get their credit card expiration and CV number. I can take a handwritten order in 2 minutes. Done. Then I go to the back office and put it in, because our order site is a little wonky. So it's better to take a credit card and an order right there. And then I actually save it in a file A through Z. so I can always be of service to anybody who wants to add product, take product away, train them, right? And so this is the order form. So print this out, and guess what? It's the last of the fabulous 5, right? It's also in the gifting. Victoria did it. She's qualifying. It's also in the gifting bag. It's also in the envelopes. Honestly, I just use those 5 over and over and over and over and over again to educate. That's all I do. So now that you have the 5 information pieces that I really like, let's go down to the next piece that's super important, right? So great, right, Monica? It's so easy, right? We're done. We're done. There's Victoria. Show everybody your clipboard, Victoria. She's done. Victoria's done. Done. All right. So the next piece for our tools, and then we'll get into system. Don't worry, we're going fast today. I've printed all 5. Done. Done. Everybody's doing it. Done, 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 done. There you go, Tammy. Tammy's done. We also need to join all of our Telegram pages, okay? It's important because we've done over 3 years of testimonials, and you need to be able to share it with folks because that's part of the process of pre-qualifying to make sure people are into what we're doing. So let's show you how to do that now. Is everybody ready? So this is when you need your phones if you haven't done this yet, and follow along. I'm missing one. Kathy Coker, put your phone number in chat so people can call you today and you can help them with the ones they're missing, please. Kathy will help you because she's our Jan today. She's probably never going to volunteer again. Oh, there, Jenny just did it. Look at you. And Jenny put that the envelope is in tab 6 under give a gift. And the other 4 are all under tab 9, take an order. I think that will help people. And trust me, you can see how I'm training now. I'm going to make the site mimic the training. It's just take some time to get it all done. Okay, so let's go to our other plugins. Okay, everybody follow along on their phones. You got to follow along with me now. Okay, here we go. And we're going to go to the 14 steps to success. Everybody with me? And now what you're going to do is you're going to go into join Telegram, tab 5. Are you guys with me? We're going to join the easiest stuff first. So the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Facebook. Everybody with me? This is the easy one. This takes no trouble. You click on that, you click on the link, and you're automatically in our Be Activating Facebook team. Do that now. Okay, this is qualifying for the American Express card. You also have to do this. So check it off, I did it, or check it off that I'm going to do it. And if I don't understand, I'm going to call Kathy today and she's going to help me. Is that okay, Kathy? Okay, she's good with that. Okay. And you qualify if you promise me that you're going to figure it out. Okay. The next one you're going to do is you're going to go to the YouTube channels. And you're going to click to join our YouTube. And there's our YouTube. You're going to hit subscribe. And you say you want to subscribe to the channel. And then you're going to hit a bell after you subscribe. And the bell says you want notifications. Okay, so you're going to subscribe to our channel. And then you're going to click the bell. I have to sign in to do it. So, because I have a channel. So you may have to sign into YouTube. You may need to create a YouTube account. Is somebody good on YouTube that can explain how that works? Looks like I have to sign into YouTube to do that. So do your best, click on there, and see if you can subscribe. I think you can subscribe. I think because I own this site, I have to sign in, but I think you can all subscribe. So just once again, click on here and subscribe. Okay. And if you see the bell, click the bell. Okay. All right. Dr. Stacy's YouTube channel. Click on Dr. Stacy and subscribe. Okay. Click the bell. Now we're going to go to Telegram. You ready? Everybody with me? We go to join Telegram. Now, if you haven't joined Telegram, it's okay. With your phone, you either click the join Telegram with an Apple phone or with an Android. And then you have to sign up for Telegram. You have to give them your name, your phone number, your email. They're going to say, do you want to share your contacts? Say yes. We're network marketers. We're all about contacts. After you sign up for Telegram, then you come back to this site. It's going to take you out to sign up. Then you have to come back in here, right? And then you click the links. Now, if you've already signed up for Telegram, you can click the links now. Be activating community is everything we talk about. Then I take everything from the community and I divide it into our channels. The Be Activating Testimonial channel, 3,000 testimonials from 3 years. The Business Building Testimonials, business only. Practitioner team, practitioner only. Before and after pictures, right there. And Spanish. You can grab any of these that you want. This is going to take some time. So if you're fast, do it now. If you're stressed, no problem. You're going to tell me that I'm figuring that how to do all of those. And you're going to go to the 14 steps to success under tab number 5. So the 3 things for today that I want you to do is tab 5 for joining all of our communication plugins, tab 6 for the envelope, and tab 9 for take the order. If you understand that those are the things you need to do today, you can qualify for our 2 Amex cards. And I'm going to do a little more training, but right now, Kathy, people can put in chat their name and that they're either done all these or they know how to do it and they promise to do it by tonight. Okay. And if you could then just write those down, and your job is in the next 5 minutes, take your finger up and down and you just pick 2 of them and let me know in about 5 minutes. Everybody with me? Okay. So as you're doing that, we're also going to show you the other tab that's important, which is tab 8. Now we're all done. You've done everything you need to do today to earn your money. But this is just some interesting knowledge. Tab 8, invite to podcast. This has all of our podcasts. So for example, tonight you could come and invite people to the Monday call tonight, right there. That's where you would find it. You can also go to the very beginning of our site. This is important because this is happening like this Saturday, and you could invite people all the way down to the bottom to our event in Arizona. That's this Saturday. This Saturday. And it's 11 a.m. Pacific. We need to change that invite. Arizona is Pacific time, not Mountain right now. So we'll get that changed. And you can go right to Eventbrite and sign up. So come to Arizona. We'll all be there. And I just put money down on a food truck. And we are in the renewal center. So afterwards, we have all this beautiful green grass. And my gift is we're going to break bread together on the lawn and just have a couple hours after really just enjoying one another. So if you're in the area, if you live in California and you want to drive there, it's going to be a great event. So
Hey, Marci, can you hear me? Victoria?
Yep, I'm here. I can hear you, Victoria.
I just texted you, but I have a cowboy, real life cowboy brother who's living in Scottsdale just for 10 weeks. And you could hire him if you wanted to do rope tricks and whip tricks.
Wonderful. Thank you, Victoria. We can talk offline. Thank you. So here is this wonderful event. So that's important. Now, the office starts at 11, but we're still going to do a little training. So if new office workers are coming in, we're going to start our office at 11:10 because the training's important. Okay, so just if you already are trained and you want to start working, you may. The code of the day in the office will be rain, as it is still pouring down rain in California. So you workers want to start working, you may. But for the folks that are still being trained, and if you want to start working, just go to the other room because I'm going to still talk for 10 minutes. Okay. More people are coming into the office. Kathy, if you could put the code of the day is rain, let the people know who want to start working that they need to go to the other room because I'm still training for 10 more minutes. The code of the day is rain, and you workers may go in the other room as I'm finishing the training. So it's important to know how that telegram works. Okay. And I'm gonna see if I can pop that up real quick. Give me 1 minute. And I'll see if I can get that going. I'm just going to show you how you utilize Telegram real quick once you sign up for it. So give me 1 moment to get that organized. And okay, great. So let's see if this pops open. And so this is what your phone should look like once you get them all on Telegram. And what I have here, and Kathy, if you could mute, please, there are people talking. I'd appreciate that. There's some weird stuff going on. You can go right to Telegram, and you can go right to, here's the testimonials. If you have an Apple, you just go right to the little B and you click on it and you can search. So I could search right now, back pain. And there's 80 testimonials, and you see those up and down arrows, you just go through them and you see which one you want. And then you just take your finger and you go copy, and you go, I'll just paste it to Jan. And boom, there it is. Now you could also go to Telegram, and please mute. Please mute. I need help with muting as if I'm sharing this. Okay, you could also go and search MS. Look at, and you can just basically go boom, edit, copy, edit, paste. Now, a picture tells 1,000 words. So what do? Well, let's go look at those before and after pictures. Those are some of my favorites. So where's that at? I got to go look at my before. There they are. Look at that. Look at some of those pictures. Here's one of spinal stenosis. The gap gets so much better. You could just text that. Boom. Here's one of I just keep going down and see which ones I want. Here's one. Look at this, is a great one of a lot of different pictures. The pretty face, the spinal stenosis. Look at that. Look at that. You could even open it up. You could say, gosh, look at that finger. That finger was cut. And then it died. And then it re-healed, right? Like, that's crazy. So those are how you use some of those. You can also go and say, well, what are doctors saying about things? Well, you go to the practitioner call and you go, oh, wow, Dr. Patty just did something on X39 silent night in SP6. You want to know about that? Do you see how I use that as influence? Now I could also go to, oh, you want to know about the business. Well, how are we building business? Well, let's go search what they're saying about building professional network marketing. I don't know. Let's see if there's anything on there. Professional network marketing. Look at, you guys are all coming on. I'm so proud. So then let's see, professional. Oh, look at there. Why is LifeWave a good business? Look, wow. Kathy, do you have an iPhone or an Apple?
It's an iPhone.
Okay, great. I'm going to send this one to you because they open up, the thumbnails open up. Look at that. There it is. So that's how you use that. So don't be afraid to play in Telegram. It's highly influential and we put so much there for you. Okay. So that is how that works. Now,
Want to get on
if you're coming to work on the call, we are still training. The code of the day is rain. You could go in the other room. We're training for until 11:10. So for those of you that know what you're doing, you may go right into working. And the code of the day is rain. So now that you know the tools, Kathy, did you do we have the two names that won the American Express gift checks?
Yes, I have a Tammy. It just says Tammy on there.
Tammy
And
Tammy won. Tammy what? T-A-M-I?
TAMMY.
Okay, so
And then
Tammy,
Ryan at LifeWave.
okay, so Ryan won and Tammy won. What you need to do is you need to email Jan Rand, J-A-N-J Rand at gmail.com and you say, I want a $50 gift check today in Power Hour from Marci. My address is. Thank you, Jenny. Jan, J-A-N-J Rand at Gmail. If you don't email her, you will not get it. Okay, congratulations. You guys did so good. I'm so proud of you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to teach the system. So what is the system? Now that you have the tools, the system's so easy, right? Here's the system, right? Now, and this is where you need your notebook to write it down because I'm rewriting the system. So it's not perfect right now. So now you have to know it through writing it down, through listening to my words, and you're going to write it down in your notebook. And if you don't have a notebook, you're going to have a piece of paper and you're promising me to go get a notebook today at Staples. Okay, here we go. Here's our system. You ready? 3, 3, 3. This is going to be a new one for you guys. You ready? I'm just practicing this and we may change it a little bit, but 3, 3, 3, PPP. Huh, I've actually just said that. Peter would be so happy with me. What does that mean? We patch 3 people a day. We follow up with 3 people a day. And we invite 3 people to our patching podcast a day. How do we do that? Using PPP. You ready? This is fun. We pique interest, we pre-qualify, and we move to a pack. We pique interest, we pre-qualify, and we move people to a pack. How do we pique interest? With the ask. We're piquing interest with questions. Ready? There's 2 kinds of ways you can pique interest. The I'm concerned about you pique, write it down. And the compliment pique. And here's some different ways you can pique. Write these down. You ready? Here's the I'm concerned about you pique. What's going on with you? What are you doing these days for fun? What are you doing these days for work? How's your health? Well, I finally found something that helps me with whatever's going on with them. Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know you could activate your own stem cells? For less than a cup of coffee a day. You don't have to use them all. You can, but those are good 5. Let me say it one more time. What's going on with you? What are you doing these days for fun? What are you doing these days for work? How's your health? I finally found something that helps me with whatever's going on with them. Take good notes so you can reflect back on what's going on with them. Listen, network marketers, listen, and then mirror back. Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know you could activate your own stem cells? For less than a cup of coffee a day. Write those down, you guys. You'll say those over and over and over and over and over again. Write them down, take a picture of them so you don't forget. I need to write them down. I'm kind of reprocessing them. Peter would be so proud of me. The compliment peak. Authentically compliment somebody for what they are. Joe, you have been a professional network marketer for 15 years and you understand this business. I thought of you. Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know you could activate your own for less than a cup of coffee a day? You're complimenting someone for what you authentically know about them. Kathy Coker, you are a community builder and you're always so helpful. I found a business for us. Have you heard about stem cells? Do you know that you can activate your own for less than a cup of coffee a day? Tammy, I know you're all about community. Boy, did I find a community of love. Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? You got it? Authentically compliment what these people are to you. You know. Ryan, you share every single day whatever you love. Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know you could activate your own for less than a cup of coffee a day? There it is. I just know who people are, right? Because I listen. All right, so now that is your peak. Now you're going to move them to pre-qualifying. Because we're not sending gifts out to people that aren't worthy. It's a waste of our money. So how are you going to pre-qualify? Take a look at startx39now.com. Take a look at the first video on light. It's 2 minutes. The second video on stem cells, it's 3 minutes. In 5 minutes, you'll know if you like this. And by the way, what's going on with you? Oh, you have arthritis? Can I send you a testimonial about my friend that has arthritis? Where are you going to go? To the testimonial site and send it to him? Can I invite you to a live podcast? They're only 30 minutes. Real people, real experiences. There's one tonight at 6. Would you like to go? I'll send that too. Okay. So what are we pre-qualifying with? The Now site and testimonials. The Now site and testimonials. You can pre-qualify people with your own testimonial, somebody else's testimonial, a business testimonial, invite them to a live testimonial. There's 4 different ways that you can use testimonials. Let me say that again. You can pre-qualify somebody with sharing your testimonial, somebody else's testimonial, a business testimonial, and send them to a live testimonial. There's 4 different types of testimonials to pre-qualify. Well, based on all of this, Susie, if you like what you see, I can show you a way to get this wholesale. That's a pack, wholesale pack. Or if you like what you see, Susie, I can get you a 3-day gift pack. You guys got both in your back pocket. If they're ready to go wholesale, take the order on the order form. If they're not ready, then you send them a 3-day gift pack, right? So that's why we've moved it from 333 Ask, Share, Give to 333 PPP, because we want that third P to give you guys flexibility. Some of you will go right into a wholesale pack. Some of you will want to send a gift pack. That depends on experience. The gift is not even so much about them. They're probably not going to feel anything in 3 days. It's so you're not afraid to call them. It's so you're not afraid to follow up. So it's you're not afraid when they get it to have the experience and have them look at all their cards with you in the mail. That's why we gift. Okay. But there's a lot of you that are already so experienced that you may not need the gift. That just holds you up for no reason. So I want you to have the flexibility. So with that, I hope you enjoyed our system and tools training today. We are now going to stop the recording and move right into the office. Oh, before we do that, in the office, then watch this. Hold on, I got to get rid of this thing. So now what you do is to go to the office. we go to startx39biz.com. That's where we're headed now. So you guys understand. And in the office, we go to the Be Activating office where we work the Power 3. Okay. So you click on here and we work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays from 11 to 12. And that's just 1 hour. And we also do more training on Tuesdays from 10 to 11. And what we do now in the office is we go to the training guide. And this is going to retool. I don't think we need all this sauce, but we're going to fix this all up. But right now, look at that. Michelle made a cool 3-day gifting promotion. Doesn't that look great? And that's what goes to your people. They get an envelope with, surprise, surprise, with the envelope, a 3-day gift, and my fabulous cards. And they're the same things that you just printed out on your clipboard. Do you see that? We match. And so then you just go right to the gifting form. And if you want to send a gift today, you may send 3 today, 3 tomorrow, and 3 Wednesday, just 3 a day. And you click on the form and you fill the gift out. The daily code is RAIN. Your name is Susie Smith. Your phone number, you're going to send it to Bill Jones, his address. You hit submit. It goes to Jan Rand, our logistics person, and this is what she's going to mail out. She will put a label with your name and phone number. Your job is to pre-qualify to see that they're worthy of this, because I pay for this. And don't say the company pays for it. They don't. I do. So you and me are the same. I'm sending you a gift. Your people need to know that this is a gift from you. This is over a $10 value. Okay, so make sure that they understand that this is important, and never send a gift out without pre-qualifying, and never send a gift out without following up. So with that, the office is going to start, and I will put the gifting link in chat, and I will put the picture of the gift in chat, and the code of the day is RAIN. And I'm going to stop the recording and let's us get to work doing 333, peaking, pre-qualifying, and moving folks to a pack. And off we go.